trying to do with that intro, but hi, what's up? It's your boy Cam, and today is all about Star Trek books. I'll be honest, at the beginning of the pandemic, I hyperfixated on books. But to be specific, Star Trek books, aka how many books there are, like 800, what order they were written in or supposed to be read in, how many intersected with each series, how many were standalones. Like, it was like a hyperfixation. It was all I thought about, it was all I wanted to talk about, it was all I wanted to research. And so the obsession all started with when I went into my local comic book store and I found the book Generations, and I read it. And I was like, I need to read more Star Trek books. I've always loved Star Trek. I always wanted to be a part of Star Trek. Like Aurora, Sulu, all of them are like my favorite characters. And it was an escape for me. And I was like, they have books about this? Oh my gosh. So I like fell into the rabbit hole, and then I started buying bulk boxes. So like I would pay like $25 for like 60 bucks, for 60 books. Okay. And now I have a lot of Star Trek books, and I never uploaded it, but I may have a photo of it, but if I do, I'll show you. I had so many Star Trek books that I couldn't fit them on the bookshelf with the rest of my books, so they kind of sat on top of my bookshelf, lining the wall and going up. Now, what I want to do now is I've bought so many books that I was at the bookstore the other day. I had no clue what I owned, but I was hoping I was buying books I didn't own. So I'm going to catalog all of those books into Goodreads. And then I'm going to organize them onto this tiny little bookshelf right here that is beside me that you cannot see. Okay, so I'm going to have to stack them on top of each other, like a little Jenga style, but that is okay. But I just want to get these books out of the box, log them. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a Goodreads shelf. And I'm going to call it, I think I already have a shelf called Own Star Trek, but I'm just going to create a new one called Star Trek Owned Bookshelf. Or should I call it Collection? Star Trek Collection. And now all I need to do is add books. So I previously bought a bunch of books, so those are going to be the first things I do. But I'm going to organize them by series, and if they are like collections. Like you have series inside of series, so like collections, as I'm going to call them, like the continuum, but that is all Next Generation. There's no problem with organizing that with Next Generation. But then you have stuff like the Captain's Table, which is between different groups. So this goes through every single one, I think. I think there's 6. Yeah, there's 6 of these books, so they go through a lot of different like groups of people. So this is going to be my trouble on how I organize them. So I'm going to try and put collections together, see if they're completed. If they're not completed, make sure I mentally write down what's not completed, and then I'm also going to organize it by generation. So if it is original, Next Generation, Voyage, Deep Space Nine. Let's get to organizing so I don't waste away the day, even though it's 8:16 a.m. So how can I waste away the day? Let's get going. copy? I just bought the whole collection of this. But I got 5 of 6. See if I have any other new worlds in here. I don't see any. The hope is that I don't have any more, but I have 2 repeats so far. Good thing I put these back, because I was like, I've seen that cover before, but I don't know if I own them. But I almost bought these this weekend. Good thing I didn't, because I have 4. Pretty sure it's the same book. The covers are just a little different, and the back is kind of the same. It's just the wording is different on the back. So I'm going to put both of these to the side here, and I'll come back and figure that one out. And here is another copy. So I'm going to put that to the side. I'd scan this and see if it's a copy, but I'm pretty sure I just put that over there. Yeah. Yep, right here. So I organized them all back into this so I could put them onto the bookshelf after I clear it and move it. Okay, so I have completed this bookshelf, and all that I learned is that if I want it to be my background for my videos, I need a bigger bookshelf. But I do like this. I may end up pushing it back against the wall since it's kind of small and it wouldn't really fit in the back of my videos, but I could push it this way, have something else in the background. I don't know. It's just kind of short for the videos, but I do really like it. I wish I had more space to display stuff. So I have miscellaneous things strewn out. I have this little guide that my dad got me way back when I first got into Star Trek. But I divided it by series, like parts of books. So 1, 2, 3, like stuff like that. Then it goes down into James Blish, an original, and then it has non-fiction kind of style. Then it's Deep Space Nine, and the bottom is Voyager and Next Generation. We also have Titans up here because I don't have any other thing, and Strange Worlds because I don't have anything else with that on it. And then I put my TV catalogs down there as well at the very bottom. And I don't really know where to display anything, but James Blish is just going to be covered up, and so is Titan and Strange Worlds. Sorry, guys. But so far, I really like it. I don't know where to put my records. I don't know where to put my records, so they're here for now, and so is the 3 books. I just put the triples up front because I love triples. I think they're like the best. I have 2 extra books over there, and then I have my ship of lines there. I do have other action figures that I wanted to display, but I may end up just pasting them onto the wall like I did with my Spider-Man stuff, but I did end up with quite a few extra books. So I am going to contact somebody that I already know was interested in Star Trek books and ask if they want these. So I have 10. I had 2 Star Trek 10s by James Blish. I had 2 Star Trek 6 by James Blish and 2 by James Blish. I had 2 unidentification, Next Generation. I had 2 Star Trek 5 by James Blish. I had 2 Star Trek New Earth's Book 5, which is why I didn't know I had it, but I just bought the complete series like 5 days ago. But whatever, what's 1 extra book versus all of them? And then I had 2 Star Trek New Voyagers. So I tried to put the better condition ones in the giveaway pile because I don't mind if they're a little messed up. To me, I just want to own them and I want to be able to read them, while other people may want them to look nice and pristine, which is why I picked the better looking ones to be shipped off to people. But that is the collection of extra books that I have. So I'm actually really happy about this bookshelf, and I'm super, super excited that I finally have at least 1 bookshelf organized and set up, especially that it is Star Trek. I also am super glad that I finally have it organized on Goodreads, so I don't have to go into a store blind and I know exactly what I do not have and what I do have. I had way less Star Trek books than I thought I did. For some reason, I thought I had 160, but I have 146 logged, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extras. And I may have 6 in there, so I could have closer to 155, but I do not have 160, and I bought books recently, so I don't know why I've been saying 160. I don't know where that number came from. I have no clue, but I'm super glad to have them organized on Goodreads now, and I hope this helped you guys. So my organization style was to put it through Goodreads and log them all, and then put them up here in order of like numbers. So 1 through 6, stuff like that. Okay, so that is all I have for this video for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, that's chill. You don't have to. If you have any tips or how you organize your book collection, let me know. If you have Star Trek books, also let me know. If you do YouTube, I would love to find more YouTubers that have Star Trek books and read that kind of stuff. So yeah, I am gonna head off. And I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. So peace out, rock on, and roll, and if you to grow your wings, fly high, touch the sky, make sure everyone knows your name. Love from my screen to yours. I'm a little butterflies, Cameron, out.